next guest, one of the greatest Olympic figure skaters of all time. She has 2 medals, a silver and a bronze. Take a look at her performing in Salt Lake City. Please welcome Michelle Kwan. How you doing?
Doing okay.
You're doing great. You're great. I think you're great. I think you do everything with class. This whole thing, like you look like. What's the strange part? Is there a strange part to this?
Well, just coming home, people don't know what to say to me, and they come up to they don't know whether to congratulate me or it's okay. But it's hard because for me it's very disappointing. I didn't have the dreamscape that I've always imagined, skating and victory and winning the gold. But
I contend you did, because the character you show, you fall, you get up, and there's you keep doing it. It's a champ, and the character is really what really comes through. I mean, it'd be great to win the gold. That's cool. We're all sort of ambassadors for our country. When people act childishly, you see athletes behave foolishly and do something selfish, and yet you just were a champ. And so to me, I go, I think you're gonna have a match set. Next time you'll have gold, silver, you have the whole match set.
Well, yeah, exactly. That would be nice. Take one thing at a time.
Now what happened? Dorothy Hamill gave you something? What was that?
Yeah, well, after the medal ceremony, I had the bronze medal around my neck, and I spoke to Dorothy, and there was a stuffed animal in the dressing room, and she took the stuffed animal, took the medal. There was like a plastic gold medal, and she gave it to me, and she's like, "This is not as good as the real one, but here we go." And it was a touching moment. I mean, it sort of made things lighter,
Yeah. But friendship is a great thing. I mean, you know what I mean? Sometimes when those things happen, you really find out the reasons why people love you. And that's great, If you're like a self-centered person, you're not. They love you when people like you. That's
people
great.
Were rooting for me.
Now, I heard, in fact, I was talking to that guy backstage. Is that your manager, that gentleman?
Yes.
He said, she really doesn't like the cold weather. And I said, what? How can you be an ice skater?
I know. How can I be an ice skater? I should have picked some warmer sports for sure. Yeah, I know. I always say, if you're starting skating, this is the advice I give you. Don't borrow gloves, because if you borrow someone's gloves, it's like you don't know where it's been.
Oh, I see. That's the old, and really, what's more beautiful than that in figure skating?
I know, exactly.
Kind of changing the whole image in my mind now.
Rhinestones,
I see the whole. Well, yeah.
So if I have a movement, something like this, you'll go on.
We have someone who's in love with you. Ross, our intern, is in love with you.
Where is he?
I think he was trying to track. Didn't he bump into you or something?
Yes, I saw him at the Olympics.
Was he annoying, to be honest?
He was maybe a little more. But,
a little more.
But it was sweet.
Now, was your boyfriend? Now, your boyfriend's a hockey player, right?
He is a hockey player.
Was he jealous of Ross's thing?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
He wasn't there, so it was okay.
Okay. Now, I want to ask you about it. When was it in the exhibition match where you and Sasha Cohen?
Actually, it was at the national championship.
Yeah,
it was in Staples Center.
Okay, you guys bumped each other. What was that? Is that like?
We bumped into each other twice, and I skated first, so it was pretty intense. You have a 6-minute warm up, and you try to get all your jumps, and you're really focused, and everyone's just like, it's crazy out there.
Yeah.
Collided twice.
But is it an accident? Does it happen?
I hope so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But my boyfriend plays hockey, and Brad told me, he said, okay, if anything happens and it's not on it's on purpose, then I'll teach you how to cross-check.
Cross all day. See, I think that could add a whole new element. You could in a figure fighting. I would
Figure
love to see
fighting?
that.
Yeah.
See, that would be great. I would
Yeah.
really good to see. I'd love to see that. Now, I know you parted ways with your coach recently, and everybody speculates on these things. You didn't get another coach going into the Olympics.
Well, it was only 2 months before the Olympics, and I figured, you can't rush into getting a coach. You have to take one thing at a time. And my dad has been my cheerleader, as you'd say, and just standing near the board supporting me. And I asked him, if you're a cheerleader, where's your pom-poms? I don't see you go, yeah. I want to see the high kicks. I want to see the jumping.
Now, what happens in the future? Are you going to do what's the next skating event to come up?
The World Championships.
Okay, now what happens there?
They're inaugural.
Get any tickets?
Oh, yeah. Are you going to be one of those people in Salt Lake? I need tickets.
I just
Did
need
you
two.
see it? Two?
Yeah.
Okay.
Four. If you can get four, you can get four.
Because Michael might want to go.
Yeah,
Michael might want to go.
Do it. Jamal. I'm gonna beat it. We're gonna beat it.
So you're going to go? You're going to go to the World Champ?
Yes.
Is that official? That's cool. That's cool. Very cool. Now, how about the next Winter Olympic Games?
Ooh, 4 years from
You're
now.
21 now. Is that?
If I want that cycle, I better go.
You should go.
Take one thing at a time. I want to go back to school.
Yeah.
I put UCLA on hold, so yeah, I
You
go
going
back.
to learn a trade, that kind of thing. What do you study in school? What do you take?
Everything.
But I mean, like you're taking one particular.
I haven't decided the major. Psychology, political science, and kind of.
What is that?
Exactly.
Chris, should you go to the Olympics in 2000?
Yeah.
Yeah. Will you be my coach?
Yeah, I can teach you a few things.
Okay.
Now you got the Champions on Ice tour.
The John Hancock Champions on
Okay,
Ice
that's
after
wonderful.
Worlds,
After Worlds, okay.
April through August.
Well, I think you're very classy, and I think you're a great asset to our country. You make us all very proud.